There are 259 school districts in Colorado, yet Aurora Public Schools always manage to stand out. The district prides itself through its diversity, various amounts of programs, and dedication to educate and empower the future. To many, this district was ideal. Not many flaws, but at the same time nothing extraordinary, so it makes sense for them to pass through their education without a second thought. However, during the last 10 years, the district has faced a significant growth in student enrollment, causing APS to reshape its budget throughout the years. Through reductions in central office expenditures, APS worked to keep their budget cuts away from school and classrooms. But for the 2017-18 school year, they are forced to play their hand, with a $31 million budget reduction. This number comes with outrage from the supporters of the district. Some bring into question the millions raised from bonds or the money earned from marijuana tax. During an open house, Superintendent Rico Munn cleared up that these forms of income are used for construction, rather than towards people.
Well, I haven't been following it well enough, so tonight was helpful for me to learn what all the issues are, what the numbers are, and so I'm leaving with more questions than I came with, which I think is good. So I'm really worried. I want to get more involved and find out what I can do.
I'm livid because I feel like every question that was asked was slyly curveballed, and I went to go ask personal questions and I feel like they were not fully answered to the correct extent. All he kept saying was, it's not going to be affected as badly as we think, and yeah.
And I'm really concerned about student-teacher ratio in the classroom. I have another daughter. I have one daughter here who's a junior. I have a daughter in 8th grade. I'm worried about her coming here. And I want to make sure we preserve arts and extracurricular activities, which I really value. And teachers seem upset, which is concerning.
Considering I have 1 year left and this is being used for us this next year, I am really worried because I'm afraid a lot of boards like to go after the art programs, and art helps people express themselves. It helps people sing and dance and laugh and create families and bonds. So yes, I am very worried.
Every single one of these plans leaves no room for teachers to be saved. And I'm just so angry at the fact that no matter what I say and no matter what I do and tell our superintendent that I'm packed in a classroom full of 40 kids. My AP Lang class last year was 40 kids. And that's before teacher cuts. It's infuriating that no matter what we say, no matter how hard we fight, it seems as though all of these plans include teacher cuts that honestly is not going to better the classroom.
On the APS website, the district proposed 4 possible scenarios of how to handle the budget with a build your own option. While there's no clear better option, as each has their own faults, each has its own individual impact on everyone. Scenario 2 on the APS website proposed the elimination of elementary and middle school sports. Being that many of Rangeview athletes participated in middle school sports, this action would have a definite impact on Rangeview sports.
I think that it would kill a lot of sport programs. And I think that we would see the effects of it not just this next year, but 10, 15 years down the road. I think that it's one of those things that it almost is, you won't be able to recover from it, not for a while.
All scenarios presented by APS mentioned some form of program cuts due to the budget. Despite all these issues inside the district, the current political climate only adds fuel to the fire. A reasonable amount of APS students are immigrants or refugees, and this heated era of politics draws families to leave the country. The loss of students in the state means the loss of $7,500 per student, which only worsens the budget. While many see the budget situation as a tragedy that will impact the education of the next few generations, it is important to acknowledge the unification of the district. It is detrimental in times like these that the community needs to come forth and cooperate for a better future.
I just hope that together as a student body, we can come together, but we need to come together as a community. This is not just something that affects Rangeview, it's something that affects our little brothers and sisters as well, something that could affect our moms and dads if they're employed by APS. We need to come together as a community.